We take our name from Jeannie Bowers, our former leader who died suddenly last fall. We miss her very much. We're trying hard to keep her legacy going. I'm really glad you're here. Thank you for coming. Our first selection is called Puberty. It's from a collection of short stories called Saints and Sinners by Edna O'Brien. Tom O'Connor has passed away, and his children have returned home to health. The 50-ish twin daughters are talking with their mother about the reason they are distant from their love. Please welcome Susan Golden.
Oh, please, Mom. Not the women mature pastor speech. He's 50, Mom. If you were any more mature, we could have put him in the coffin with X. Oh, you're sorry. And if Martha and I matured a little faster than he did, I can tell you why. Matt woke up one morning when he was 12 and discovered he had a penis. Every time he touched it, and sometimes when he didn't, he'd get a feeling of euphoria, rivaled only by certain narcotics. Meanwhile, the same tender age, Martha and I discovered we were hemorrhaging, and that we were in pain, retaining water, craving chocolate, and wanting to kill the people who are saying, "Isn't that?" We had to put down the dolls, check the calendar, rearrange sleepovers, and hide the necessary staunching products, let some tender-hearted male see them in bed. We had to note the date, do the math, and prepare. So while Matt was upstairs in the bathroom, dating himself for hours at a time, we were doubled over in our beds with uterine contractions. That's why women mature faster than men. I'm going soon.
Second on the menu is something called I'm Tired, from the movie Blazing Saddles. Madeline Kahn plays a Teutonic spy dance hall singer called Billy Bunch, and she does it as an homage to the lady. I'm Susan Simon, I'm with a tent. Here I stand, goddess of desire, set men on fire. I have the power. Morning, noon, and night, drinks and dancing, brief romancing, and then a shower. Stage door Johnnies constantly surround me. They always hound me with one request. Who can satisfy their lustful rabbits? I'm not a rabbit. I need my rest. I'm tired. I'm so tired of love. I've had my fill of love. From morning. Oh, I'm tired. I'm tired, sick and tired of love. I've had my fill of love from below and above. I'm tired of being admired, tired of love uninspired. Let's face it, I'm tired. I've been with thousands of men again and again. They promise the moon. They're always coming and going and going and coming, and always too soon. Right, girls? I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm tired of playing the game. It's a crying shame. I'm tired. God damn it, I'm exhausted. I'm tired, tired of playing the game. It's a crying shame. I'm just so tired. Thoroughbred's kind of weird sensitivity. Next piece is called A World of Pleasure. It's from a collection of one-act plays by Frederick Struppel called Senior Moments. It tells the story of the demise of a small business.
Are you open?
No, sir. As a matter of fact, we're closing up shop.
Really?
After 33 years, all finished. Last nail in the coffin.
33 years. Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's all superstores now and big chains. Personal touch, it's gone.
Stanley dear, where are we putting the vibrators?
There's a box over there. This is my wife, Emily.
Hello,
Hello.
welcome to Pleasure World. I don't see it,
Right there. See where it says dildos?
but it's not a dildo, dear. It's a vibrator.
That's the same thing.
It's not the same thing. A dildo is not a vibrator. We've been having this argument for the last 30 years.
33. What do you say? Say family, right?
Hey, but a vibrator has batteries, right?
Exactly. It's battery operated. It has moving parts. Thank you.
Yeah, you know what? I'm always wrong. She's a caution, isn't she? I should introduce myself. Stanley Pleasure.
Pleasure. That's your last name?
Yeah, I changed it. I figured it'd be good for business.
So you started the store, you and your wife.
1971. Oh, we had some good times here. If these walls could talk.
Hey, what happened? Business fall off?
Yeah, damn yuppies. They order their sex toys on the internet now. They think they don't need us. But what can I do for you, sir? Condoms? We got all sorts.
Actually, I'm looking for an inflatable doll. It's for a bachelor party.
Yeah, of course it is. Why else would you want one? Emily,
Yes,
blow up dolls.
with or without the functioning hula.
With, right? You're gonna spend the money, you might as go all the way.
It's self-lubricating.
Okay, well, sure.
Blonde, redhead.
It doesn't matter, redhead. A lot of history in this place. Any celebrities ever stop in?
Oh, you betcha. Remember Al Goldstein? Editor of Screw? Why, he was a pioneer of the industry.
Here you go. The Rita Hayworth Deluxe model. Comes with its own little air pump.
Hey, what's gonna happen to you? You've dedicated to your life to this calling. Where do you go from here?
Yeah, you know what? Don't worry about us. We're gonna be heading upstate. Got a nice piece of property picked out, Putnam County.
Stanley thinks he's going to raise sheep.
Always been a dream of mine, those curly little heads. And my cousin, he runs a strip club. So up in New Paltz, I'll be there in an advisory capacity. And still gonna miss this place.
Don't start.
All right, mother, it's all right.
You know, maybe there's something I can do.
You know what? There is, son. Take your doll home and have a jolly good time with it. And may your life be happy, sexually bountiful.
That's a lovely thought, dear.
Oh, seriously. I know some people in real estate who are familiar with this area. Maybe we can locate an alternate venue where you can set up shop.
Yeah, you mean move the business somewhere else?
Exactly.
Oh, I don't think we want to start all over again. We're not young anymore, contrary to appearances.
Hey, you won't be starting over. You got inventory, a brand name, testimonials.
We appreciate your support, but we've kind of got our hearts set on that farm.
And the sheep.
Place like this has to be preserved for future generation. Gee, when I was a kid at 13, I remember sneaking into a store like this and looking at all the gadgets and magazines, videos like Leave It to Beavis, Backdoor Babes, and everywhere pictures of naked women. God, it was wonderful. I walked out, well, I was thrown out. I was on an emotional high. That's the joy today's teenagers, they're not gonna realize. They push a computer button, that's all there, cheap but unearned. All the mystery, all the drama's gone. It's like when they get rid of the Latin mass.
You know what, Danny, you're right. We did contribute to making the world a happier place. We did provide relief for our fellow man. Why should we be tossed aside like garbage?
Because that's life, dear. That's the way it goes.
But it doesn't have to be, Emily. We're still got plenty of gas in this old tank. I've always wanted a real first-rate adult boutique with neon signs for all the different sections, video monitors, an ATM machine.
The customers could have a credit card for special discounts. Those little doodads for your key ring and a gift wrap section.
Yeah, and a cafe off to the side like they have at Barnes and Nobles. Folks can sit, have coffee, little erotic cannoli. Regular meeting place. Oh,
Stanley, are you all
Stanley,
right?
are you all right?
oh,
Let's sit down.
oh,
Here we go, here we go.
cannolis.
Is there something we should do?
I have his pills right here.
Buy one, get one free. All sales are final.
Here we go, sweetie. Open your mouth. Oh, no thanks.
No thanks. I'm just looking.
Keep it under your tongue. There, you'll be fine now. He gets overstimulated. It's an occupational hazard. Are you all right, dear?
Sorry about that.
Hey, no, it's my fault. I've taken up enough of your time. Just let me pay for this doll and I'll be on my way. How much do I owe you?
Oh, just take it with our blessings.
Hey, you know, in fact, why don't you take everything?
Pardon?
The whole works. Go find that prime location, start a business of your own.
I don't know anything about.
You'll pick it up as you go along. The important things, you've got the desire. We've had our run. Time to pass the time. You don't mind, do you, Mother?
Of course not.
Gee, maybe I could do it. The market's there, someone has to pick up the reins. It's a lot to ask, but could I call it Pleasure World?
Why? He'd be honored. Enjoy your bachelor party.
What bachelor party? Oh, yeah, okay, right.
Nice young fellow.
And you go filling his
I'll
head
let you
with
go.
crazy dreams.
We are a dream business center.
I went out the window.
It's okay. They don't know that.
Window's as good as the door.
Well, I didn't introduce that, sorry.
Do you think so? Or you can do it then. Do it now. Your choice.
Michael Zabrizzi, Luciano Siracusano, and Barbara Sweet. And Barbara Sweeten and Sarah Heck. Gail Drucker's one-act comedy, Would You Like a Potato Vodka? Has been dubbed Sex and the City with senior citizens. Rose and Bessie celebrate Hanukkah and learn more than they bargained for about their 47-year friendship.
Happy Hanukkah, Rose.
Oh, would you like another potato latke, Bessie?
No, I better not. It gives me such indigestion.
Nonsense, it's Hanukkah for Christ's sake.
I feel so nervous lately about all this terrorism that's going on in the world.
I'm more worried about my hair falling out. Here, see? Who knew you'd get such a terrible reaction from an antibiotic that you could actually lose your hair?
What was the antibiotic for?
Oh, for the fungus I got from a pedicure at that new Korean place. I'll never go back there. They don't speak a word of English. Oh, but they did have a nice gentle feel when they touched my feet, I must say.
You know, I've never had a pedicure in my life, Rosie.
Bessie, you barely use a comb. Why would you go for a pedicure? I don't expect these kinds of experiences from you.
Well, those things were never important to me. I would rather expand my mind than my wardrobe, or the color of my toes. I love to read. Give me a good book any day. You've known that since we were in college.
I can remember you back then, sitting there, right next to me, so quiet and small, like a little squirrel typing. So Bessie, tell me, how's your new book club going these days?
All right, I'm not thrilled with it. Now, a woman in the group brings her husband because she can't leave him alone. He's got the beginning stages of Alzheimer's or something like that. Do you know what it's like discussing Dostoevsky with an Alzheimer patient?
I think it's great to have a man in the group. In fact, if you had some more men, especially ones with a memory, I'd like to join, even though I don't like to read.
What would be the point of joining a book club
Well,
if you don't like to read?
to meet a man, of course. Oh, how I miss sleeping with a man. Even when Howard was alive, I missed sleeping with a man. We rarely got personal, Howard and I. Oh, maybe a little in the beginning. But he pooped out just when I was beginning to boil. In this bedroom, I might as well have been sleeping with a potato latke. He didn't drop dead from a heart attack 2 years ago from too much sex. That's for sure.
I don't think I want to hear this.
There's nothing wrong with talking about sex. The problem is, that's the only part I get. The talking. Do you know, Bessie, I go for a massage just to be touched. Can you imagine? I have to pay someone just to touch.
I don't know. I've never had a massage in my life.
Don't you like to be touched, Bessie?
Rose, stop it, such talk.
You know, I watched something called The Vagina Monologues a while back on HBO. And they interviewed lots of women about their sexual experiences. I mean, all these women talking about their secretions and their masturbation. Do you masturbate, bro? Bessie?
What?
Do you masturbate?
I don't know. I, all right already, maybe.
So,
So nothing.
nothing. What are you, crazy? Does Irv know?
Well, I don't exactly do it to myself.
Woo, that Irv is trickier than I gave him credit for. I never thought he'd be willing to explore some unusual activity.
It's not Herb.
Who then? Your schnauzer?
No, my plumber.
You mean Mr. Zucchetti? Since when?
I don't want to talk about it. I've said too much already. It's nothing. He's a very quiet and kind man. Nothing like her.
Who just happens to touch your vagina when he makes a house call.
Shh. I'm not sure when it happened exactly. I think when we refinished my upstairs bathroom.
That was about 12 years ago.
Yeah, maybe 15. I don't remember.
Bessie, listen to me carefully. a plumber, who is not your husband, who is touching your vagina for 15 years, it is not called masturbation. It is called having an affair. How could this be you? Bessie, you who never even had an electrolysis treatment. How could you, of all people, be having an affair? It's not fair. Why haven't you ever told me?
No, it's not like that. Mr. Zucchetti and I are, well, good friends, and we like to talk. And we like to experiment with things we're feeling. As you know, it's not easy for me to talk about my feelings. But something about this little bent over man with his little gray mustache makes me feel like I want to share things with him. It always feels like everyone else seems to be shouting at me. I hide a lot. That's probably why I love books so much. It's an opportunity to meet. No, that's probably why I love books so much, and flowers, and Mr. Zucchetti. It's an opportunity for me to hide.
Hide from what, Miss?
From life, I guess. Maybe I really am like that squirrel you keep talking about. I just keep hiding.
You're not hiding anything. You're having an affair. I thought maybe talking to you, Betsy, getting more personal would make me feel better. But now I feel even more depressed.
Rose, why, for heaven's sake, are you ashamed of me?
Oh, I'm jealous. There, Betsy, let's just eat. Eat another latke. As my mother always said, may she rest in peace. It's good for anything in life. Happy hunting. And so, Miss, by any chance, do you think Mr. Zucchetti has a brother?
Very good.
So, whoosh is from Painting Churches by Tina Howe. An elderly couple, Fanny and Gardner Church, are moving out of their Beacon Hill townhouse in Boston and moving to a beach house on Cape Cod. Their daughter Margaret has come from New York, where she is an artist, to help their path and paint their portraits. Barbara's Reedman is Margaret. Wait a minute.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, but wait a minute. Susan Goldman. I'm having a senior moment.
You all do.
You're in the right
One
place.
time or another.
Gardner. Oh, she's Fanny.
Right. Gardner, I found your old sledding galoshes in with the pots and pans. Do you still want them? God, these bring back memories. There were real snowstorms in those days, not these little 2-inch droppings that we have now. After a particular heavy one, Daddy would stop riding early, put on these galoshes, and come looking for me, jingling the fasteners like castanets. It was kind of a mating call, almost. The common was always deserted after a storm. We had the whole place to ourselves. We hauled the sled up Beacon Street to the stop under the steakhouse and aim straight down to the Park Street Church, which was much farther away than it is now. Then Daddy would lie on the sled. I'd lower myself on top of him, rocked back and forth a few times to gain momentum and then whoosh. Down we plunged like a pair of eagles, locked in a spasm of love, Vicky. God, it was wonderful. The city whizzing past us 90 miles an hour, the cold, the darkness, Daddy's hair in my mouth. That was fun. Sometimes he'd lie on top of me. I liked that even more. Gardner! Gardner! Didn't he say he was going out? Yeah, he said he was going out this afternoon. I completely forgot.
I should come in from the door, or the bedroom, you know. I get up on the window. I should sit. Figure in directions there, I should sit.
Just doing a little stage directing. Trouble for Sixpence by Gail Medway finds Charlady Violet Brimley in a creepy old attic room. Monologue tells the story of a very unusual experience. Sandy Crosby.
Hello. I'm Violet, just an old cleaning lady, or char as we like to say in England. But I had an uncanny experience 2 days ago, what I'd like to share with you. I was hired to clean this old, creepy old attic room, see. It looked like nobody had been in it for 100 years. I was mopping the floor like this, and all of a sudden, I heard a voice, quite loud and clear, and that, nice, educated. It says, "Will I trouble you for sixpence?" I turned round, sharpish like to see who it is. Who the bloody heck asked for sixpence today? He's a nice looking young man, about 20, pale face, old fashioned haircut. Sixpence, I'll say. That won't buy you much today. On the contrary, madame, he says. Me. On the contrary, I can, for sixpence, partake of a bowl of soup with bread at the corner of the street. I do believe for a starving poet, it's a better course of action than paying rent. Well, I'll look him up and down, with greater scrutiny this time. And I notice he's very pale indeed. Hardly there at all, really. I don't wish to be rude, I'll say, but you're not from here either. So I confess, he says, I am a little out of my time. Well, I should say so. If he thinks 6 measly pence will buy him anything for a habit. I take a step back, sizing up the situation. Oh, I know what you're thinking. A woman of my age and intellectual capacity doesn't exactly make an habit of going around bumping into ghosts. I've always considered them to be a bizarrely constructed product of a slightly figment brain. In other words, a load of old tosh. But there he was, plain as the nose on the face, and a good deal better looking if you want the truth. I'm just about to tell him that I don't have sixpence, when I notice he's staring at the blocked-in space where the window is. The window, says in an odd tone, the window is worn, I say, helpfully, I thought. Go now, he says. He's open. I must get to it, I must. He dashes across to the filtered rectangle, and as I watch, he hits his head against the wall. So far down, he says, so very far down. Well, it's a long way up, I'll remind him, so of course it would be a long way down. But he doesn't hear me. He tears himself away, sits down, then he buries his head in his hands and sobs like a child. I look at him, poor young man. Then I look at what used to be a window. And suddenly, I see exactly what must have happened. All those, goodness only knows how many years ago. Violet, I say to myself, if you ever needed a tactful approach to a tricky situation, this is a #1 case in point. I move a little closer, and I bend down towards him. You've had a tough time there, I'll say, but it's all over now. It was over long ago, and there's nothing to worry about now. Just think that you're free for all eternity. He uncovers his face then, looks up at me, and smiles the most beautiful smile. He asks me my name, so I tell him. Violet, he says, and his eyes are full of unshed tears. I could have loved you. I said back. He could have loved me. Huh? Plain, ordinary me, a woman of a certain age, with precious little to commend her to anyone under 70. Yet very sad, young, handsome, sensitive, and dead for probably 100 years. Life's little ironies, they never cease to amaze me. Well, now it's my last time. I did think, after our conversation 2 days ago, that I may have reassured him enough to move on. You know, through the pearly gates and off to pastures new. But he had one more surprise up his ghostly sleeve. Yesterday, I dropped my duster, and I was just bending down to pick it up when I noticed a tiny scrap of yellowy paper wedged down in between the floorboards. And just here it was. I prized it out and opened it up. It was a poem. Here we are. Shall I read it to you? Violet. The very name doth conjure visions of purple fields in sunlight, nodding with their blooms. The gentle breeze that blesses them in springtime calls country folk to pluck and deck their roofs with gifts from heaven. And when I gaze on thee, my heart is filled with violet light, and a comfort comes to me. Oh, go on then, be critical. Tell me he's a pretty poor poet, if that's the best he could do. But that's not really the point, is it? Perhaps it's not meant for me at all. Maybe he had a sweetheart called Violet all along. Who knows? But I like to think that just for a minute. Goodbye, lad. I've only just realised I never did get your name. But whoever you are, I mean woman, I wish you well. I've had precious few compliments in my life. But yours was wonderful.
Now we're going to move to the dining room. The dining room is a play by A.R. Gurney, a series of 18 vignettes, all take place at a dining room table. The first one will be having tea.
I'm in here, Gordon. I made tea.
Tea,
tea,
Why tea?
because I like it. I love it. Or would you like a drink?
No, thanks.
Oh, go ahead, don't worry about it. I'm all over that. We even have it in the house, and I never.
No, thanks, Kate.
Oh, then have tea. It's very good. Come on,
I gotta be getting back.
or we.
All right.
That,
Tea in the dining room?
where else? Should we huddle guiltily in the kitchen?
No.
Then tea in the dining room. What would you like, lemon or milk?
Whatever.
Or,
Milk then, no sugar.
thank you, milk it is. Well, sit down.
I thought I heard a sound.
Oh, really? And what sound did you hear? A distant lawnmower? A faulty burglar alarm?
I thought I heard a car.
What? A car? On this godforsaken street? Should we rush to the window? Wave flags?
Go easy, Kate.
Well, I doubt very much that you heard a car.
It stopped.
What? Sound?
The car, it stopped.
Oh, right, Worth. You heard a car stop. But it's not Ed's car, is it? Because Ed, as you and I know very well, is in Amsterdam. Or Rotterdam, or who gives a damn until Tuesday. Now, sit down. Yeah. Well, when can we meet again?
I heard a car door slam.
Oh, really? That's because cars have doors, and when people get really frustrated, they feel like slamming.
I'm
them.
going.
Oh, I see how it is. A petit tumble with the wife of your best friend.
Someone's at the door.
Oh,
Yeah, someone with a key.
now you've got to stay.
Mom,
Lord, help us.
I'm home, Mom.
We're in the dining room, dear. Darling, how did you get here?
I took a cab from the bus station.
Well, you look marvelous. Taller than ever. Say hello to Huckleberry.
Hi, Chris. Welcome home.
Yeah, hi.
What's this? Is that what they teach you in your field? Not to shake hands, not to call someone by name.
Hi, Chris.
What brings you home, my boy? I expected you Saturday.
Well, I got honors.
Nerves.
Get 2 days off early to get over an 85 average.
But then you should have telephoned.
I wanted to surprise you.
I ought to go.
That's nonsense. Have more tea. Chris, would you like tea? I was taking a nap and Gordon stopped by and we thought we'd have tea. I have some tea. Or would you like a beer? A beer for a big boy who gets honored.
No thanks.
I really better go.
You won't have more tea.
No, I really can't.
All right then.
Sorry.
Bye.
Goodbye, baby. Goodbye. Goodbye, Chris.
Bye.
He wanted to talk to me about some stories I inherited. So he thinks I should sell.
Yeah? And where's Dad?
Well, he's in Europe, darling, as I think I told you. He'll be home Tuesday.
Oh, Mom.
And what does that mean? Oh, I'd like to know, please, what that means. I happen to be having tea, Chris. It happens to be a very old custom. Your grandmother used to have tea at this very table with this same china, and every afternoon, all sorts of people would stop by. All the time. I'd come home from school and there she'd be serving tea. It's a delightful old custom, sweetheart. Where are you going? I asked you a question, please. We don't just walk away. Chris, I am talking to you. I am talking to you, and I am your mother. And the least you can do.
And once again, sorry, once again from the dining room, we're going to set a proper table. Yeah,
Mind setting up over here, Aunt Harriet? I'd like to catch you in the afternoon line.
well, certainly, Tony. Now, I thought I would use this placement and matching napkin set. And that was what, given to us by your great grandfather.
Okay.
Which he inherited from his sister. They have to be washed and ironed every time they're used by hand. Then, of course, the silver, which was given to us as a wedding present by your great grandma. The 3-pronged forks. Knife with pistol handle and a spoon with a rat tail. They're all Williamsburg pattern. Sterling silver to be polished every 2 weeks. And the plates are Staffordshire.
Very nice.
All of this is bone china. The wine glasses are Hurley Steuben, but the goblets and finger bowls are waterfree. None of this goes in the dishwasher. It's far too yellow for detergents.
Did you say finger bowls?
Oh, yes. Our side of the family always uses finger bowls between the salad and dessert courses.
You gotta show me how you use those.
Certainly. You see, the maid would take away the salad plate. Like this. And then she would put the finger bowls in front of us like this. And they would be filled approximately halfway with cool water. And there might be a slice of lemon or a small flower of the water. Now, of course, we have our napkins in our lap like this. And then we dip our fingers into the finger bowl very gently. And we wiggle them and shake them out. And dab them on our napkins and then dab our lips like this. And then the maids would take them away and would bring in a nice sherbet or a chocolate mousse.
Thanks, Aunt Harriet. Hey, that was terrific.
You're welcome, Tom. Now, tell me again, dear, I didn't quite get it over the telephone.
Well, it's a classroom project.
A project? In what, pray tell?
Anthropology, exactly.
Anthropology? What does that have to do with this?
Well, see, we're studying the eating habits of various vanishing cultures. For example, one of my classmates is doing a presentation on the Kikuyu tribe of North Kenya. My roommate happens to be doing the Cree Indians of Saskatchewan. And being that I enjoy photography, my professor suggested I do a slideshow, on us.
On us?
The wasps of North and Eastern United States.
I see. Such as what?
Which is what?
Learn a lot,
Well,
learn a lot.
you can learn a lot of someone's culture just by observing how they eat.
Such as what?
It's well, For instance, consider the finger bowls. There you have an almost neurotic obsession with cleanliness, which happens to coincide with the last fading stages of capitalism. Or how about this obsession with this accumulation of glass and china and the compulsion to display all of this? And let's not forget those pistol handled knives. That's slight hint of aggression.
I think I will ask you to leave, Tony. I was going to invite you to stay for a cocktail, but now I won't.
Aunt Harriet,
Out,
no, no, please, Aunt Harriet.
out, right now. Before I telephone long distance to your mother, vanishing culture my eye. I forbid you to mention my name in the classroom or to show one glimpse of my personal property. And you can tell that professor of yours, I've got a good mind to drive up to Amherst with this pistol handled butter knife on the seat beside me and cut off his anthropological ball. And our last piece in the dining room is called The Incident at the Club. The what? The Incident at the Club.
I don't know whether to eat or not.
You're sitting here.
I don't know whether to eat or not.
What's the trouble, mother?
I don't know whether to eat or not. Your father and I were sitting in the living room having a perfectly pleasant cocktail together when all of a sudden that stupid telephone rang. And now he's holed up in the bedroom talking away.
Who's he talking to?
I don't know. I don't even know. I think it's someone from the club. Are we eating or not? I simply don't know. I don't know whether to go ahead or not, Bertha. Mr. Thatcher is still on the telephone.
Couldn't we at least start with the soup?
I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, let's wait 5 minutes, Bertha.
Yes, missus.
Honestly, that telephone. It should be banned. It should be outlawed between 6 and 8 in the evening.
I've gotta go.
Go where?
I've gotta go out.
You mean you can't even sit down and have some of Bertha's nice celery soup?
I can't even stay and finish my cocktail. Something very bad's happened.
Bertha, would you mind very much putting the soup on in a saucepan and keeping it on a low flame? We'll call you when we're ready.
Yes, missus.
Now, what on earth is the matter?
Henry, he was insulted down at the club.
Insulted? Uncle Henry?
Yes. Biggie Byers made a remark to him while he was in the steam lab.
Oh, no.
What did he say, Dad?
Yes, what did he say?
You know, I believe I was speaking with your mother. Biggie made a remark. And apparently a number of the newer members at the club laughed. Poor Henry, he was so embarrassed. He had to put on his clothes and leave. And he told me for months.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, that's what happened. I telephoned the club. I spoke with several people who had been in the steam bag. They confirmed the incident. I asked to speak to Biggie Byers, but he wouldn't come to the phone. He refused to come to the phone. And now I have to do something about it.
Oh, dear, dear.
Oh, you tell us what he said.
No, I will not. I will not dignify that remark in this house.
Ah, come on, Dad. We're not babies.
Yes, Standish, really.
Well, yeah, well, he said, hey, Claire, I want you to leave the room, please.
Why? I'm older.
Yes, she should know. Everybody should know. These are different times. We're not quite ready yet, Bertha. Now, go on, Standish, be frank.
Well,
This is a family.
Mr. Byers, he made an unfortunate remark having to do with your Uncle Henry's private life.
I'm afraid you'll have to be more specific, dear.
Well, Mr. Byers, who had obviously been drinking since early afternoon, approached your Uncle Henry in the steam bath and alluded in very specific terms to his personal relationships,
What personal relationships?
his associations in the outside world.
I don't get it.
Darling, Mr. Byers must have made some unnecessary remarks about your Uncle Henry's, bachelor attachments.
You mean Uncle Henry's a fruit?
Ah, I won't have that word in this house.
I was just,
He got it from school.
I don't care if you got it from God. I will not have it in this house. The point is, my brother was wounded at his club.
But what can you do, dear?
I'm going down there.
To your mother's?
No, to the club. I'll demand a public apology in front of the whole group.
But if he won't even come to the telephone.
You know, then I just have to fight him.
Oh, Standish.
I can't let that remark stand.
can I come with you, Dad?
No, you may not. I want you at home with your mother.
Oh, Standish, for heaven's sake.
No arguments, please.
But Binky Byers is half your age and twice your size.
Makes no difference.
I think he was on the boxing team at Dartmouth.
Doesn't matter, no difference at all.
What about your bad shoulder? What about your hernia?
Well, you know, I'm sorry, I imagine I shall be seriously hurt, but I can't stand idly by.
Oh, Daddy. Yes, I'll go. No, my own.
Yeah.
I'm automobile with that.
What are you going to do?
Well,
My own brother has been publicly insulted at his club.
my own brother has been publicly insulted at his club. And that means our entire family has been insulted. And when the family has been insulted, that means this table, this chairs, this room, and all of us in it, including you, Bertha, are being treated with scorn. And so if I stay here, if I sat down with all of you now, I wouldn't be able to converse. I wouldn't be able to laugh. I wouldn't be able to correct your grammar, David. I wouldn't be able to enjoy your fine meal, Bertha. I wouldn't even be able to kiss my handsome wife goodbye.
Goodbye, dear.
Goodbye, Winkins.
Goodbye, Daddy.
Goodbye, David.
So long, Dad. Good luck.
Goodbye, Bertha.
Goodbye, sir. God bless you.
And thank you very much. Very much.
Of course, we can't eat now, Bertha. Have something yourself and let people raid the icebox later on.
Yes, Mrs.
And the children can have lamb hash on Saturday.
Yes, Mrs.
David, you and I will drive down to the club and wait for the outcome in the visitors' lounge.
Okay, Mother.
So get a book. Get a good book. Get Ivanhoe. We may be there for quite a while.
Okay.
And Claire, I want you to hold the fort here.
All right, mother.
get on the phone to Dr. Randall, to Dr. Russell. I don't care whether he's having dinner or in the operating room. Tell him to be at the club to give your father first aid. All right, mother? And then, study your French. All right. Mother, what is it, for heaven's sake? Is it true about Uncle Henry? Well, it may be, sweetheart. But you don't say it to him. And you don't say it in the club. And you don't say it within a 10-mile radius of your father. Marital bliss is from a play called Between Daylight and Boonville. It's set in coal mining country in southern Indiana. 3 young housewives settle down for an ordinary day trading gossip, and today they're talking about how they argue and fight with their husbands. This one time, before the kids were born, Big Jim was working construction before going to work for the company. And we were renting a little furnished house. I worked all day getting the house all cleaned up. Baked cookies, did the wash. It was one of those days. I used to do a lot more of that stuff than I do now. Anyway, I was beat. So I sit down on the couch and prop my feet up on the coffee table. I started reading my magazines. Well, Big Jim comes home, worked mad as hell at this cocky foreman he's working for. So he takes it out of me. He had stopped and had a few beers and picked up a 6-pack out of my phone. And he walks in and wants to know why I've got my feet propped up on the good coffee table. I told him not to worry about it. It was rented. And he said, don't talk about it. Take your feet down off the table. I said, no. And he said, you better. And I said, you take them down for me. And he said, like hell. And he yanked that table out from under my feet and went to the front door and threw the coffee table right out into the middle of the front yard. I didn't say a word. I got up, grabbed his 6-pack and walked over and threw it right out in the front yard. Big Jim didn't say nothing. He walked over, unplugged the floor lamp and tossed it out. So I grabbed the 2 wedding pictures off the wall and threw them out. He threw out the chair and I threw out the toss pillows from the couch. We just kept throwing, never said a word. The more we threw out, the madder we got. Finally, we got to the couch and it took both of us to throw it out. By the time we emptied the living room, we were both so tired, we just stood there on the front porch trying to catch our breath. Then we looked at one another and I laughed and he laughed. We both started laughing, said to hell with it, left everything in the yard and went up to bed. And that's the secret. Never go to bed. And now a new routine from Abbott and Costello called loafing.
Sure, just as I suspected. Give me that. What's this all about?
What's the matter with you?
I'm out all day, looking around, working around, looking for work. You ever go out to look for work?
Yes, certainly.
Am I the only one here that's gonna work and put food on the table?
I was working.
You're
Yeah, I was reading a comic book.
reading a comic book. That doesn't feed you, my friend. You're not gonna put food on the table reading comic books.
Did you say you were out all day working?
That's right, I was out looking for a job.
Did you get it?
Yes, I got a job.
Good for you. What are you doing?
Got a job in the bakery.
Good. What are you doing?
I'm loafing
Where?
in the bakery.
You're working?
Yes, certainly.
Doing what?
Loafing.
Well, that's what I was doing here. I was just taking it easy. I was
No, not that kind of loafing. You're just a lazy idiot.
taking it easy, same as you.
I work when I loaf.
How could you work and loaf at the same time?
That's what they pay me for,
They pay you for what?
to loaf.
They pay you for loafing. At a bakery store, you gotta do something.
I'm a baker, so I'm loafing there.
How much they pay you in the bakery store to loaf?
$11.50 an hour.
I'm loafing here, I'm not getting a nickel for it.
You're not supposed to get any money for that kind of loafing.
Well, can I loaf there with you?
I should say not. You gotta join the union.
I gotta join a union of loafers?
You can't loaf without being in the union.
I don't say nothing, but I was loafing here without the union knowing.
No, you weren't loafing here. You can't loaf here. Can't loaf here. You got no dough.
I got no dough, that's why I'm loafing, because I got no dough.
Oh, well, you need dough to loaf. But then you have to have a union card.
You
gotta
gotta
join the
have
union.
dough to loaf,
Sure. How can you loaf without dough?
that's really hard. That's what I'm trying, you can't do it.
Look, listen, someday come down to the bakery. I'll show you how to loaf. But you're no loafer.
I'm not,
Oh, certainly not.
but you are.
You're just a lazy, no good for nothing. Well, whatever you call this.
How can I be lazy? You just told me I'm no loafer. You're the loafer, not me.
But I get paid to loaf. You don't.
That's what I don't understand. Working in the bakery store, getting paid $11.50 an hour for loafing.
That's right.
This I don't understand. Can I get a job there doing the same thing?
No, nope. You have to belong to the union. Look, you go to the union, you get a card. You go to the baker, they give you the dough. You need the dough first.
I need the dough. And how I need the dough? We need dough to get some food.
No, you need dough in order to loaf.
I need dough in order to loaf. Give me some dough and I'll get something to eat in this joint.
Nah, you can't get any dough.
Bingo. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I don't get any food to feed me.
Now wait a minute.
I wanna ask you just one thing.
Now, what's that?
What makes a balloon go up?
Well, hot air.
What's holding you down?
Then our final presentation will be from the movie Gigi. The famous scene between Maurice Chevalier as the mighty king. Reminiscing about a long lost love.
We met at 9.
We met at 8.
I was on time.
No, you were late.
Ah, yes, I remember it well. We dined with friends.
We dined alone.
A tenor sang.
A baritone.
Oh, yes, I remember it well. That dazzling April moon.
There was none that night, and the month was June.
That's right, that's right.
It warms my heart to know that you remember still the way you do.
Ah, yes, I remember it well. How often I thought of that Friday
Monday,
night when we had our last rendezvous. Somehow I foolishly wondered if you might be some chance thinking of it too. Lost the glove. Ah, yes, I remember it well.
the carriage ride.
I'm, Okay. That carriage ride,
You walked me.
you lost the glove.
I lost a comb.
Oh, yes, I remember it well. That brilliant sky,
We had some rain.
those Russian songs.
Sunny Spain.
Ah, yes, I remember it well. You wore a gown of gold.
I was on blue.
Am I getting old?
Oh, no, not you. But how strong you were, how young and gay, a prince of love in every way.
Ah, yes. I remember it well.
Thank you very much. Really enjoyed having you here and working for you. Thank you very much.
Show them the harvest. Another performance. This was lovely.
You.